They've got to do something to change up the flow so far. They're trying to bait 33 into some action. They'll look for the easier kill. They'll just find the toss back onto Hanscan. That'll do the job. A good bit of gold going to Dreamer Cell to help him out in the lane.
Nicely done. Bottom lane was pushing in, which means that the FBZ will get XP and some farm on the bottom. So Tiny can make a rotation also that Invis Rune really helped.
Yeah, and also able to use this space to get in, take the bounty rune from Alliance's half of the map. So Boom do get the majority of the bounty rune, 3-1. And back down bottom. Also on top of that, they'll find themselves a kill. Fada came over to see what he could find up on the dire side around their rune spawn, and all he ended up finding was his death. So Boom starting to make some smart plays to rectify the bit of a loss they were having on all three lanes.
I want to see Hanscan move to mid lane. That Prophet will have ulted. Also, there is a siege creep to try to put some pressure on the mid tower. Kanka's fairly low, has his bottle being delivered to him. They rotate 3 heroes. They might take this tower if Boom does not respond, but I already see Tiny and Oracle moving towards mid. 3 versus 3, 6 minutes in.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what they can do to try and put a stop to this exorcism commitment from Limp. I mean, is there anything at all? It's going to be hard. Anyone that steps forward will get gone on by Hanscan and Fada. They're searching deep. And we'll see the Oracle as they do show themselves, at least Kezcute will. Right out the Fortune's End. Torrent will clip onto the bench, but this is so hard for Boom to really fight into. As it seems to be, all they can do is sit back and watch this tower fall. A very successful push there from Alliance. The Boom, they just don't really have the heroes to deal with at this moment in the time. And now they may even lose some of them. There's a deep move from Alliance. There will be a toss back towards the tower, but Limp gets healed back up to full by the Exorcism. The Exorcism does end, but he's still trying to dive in aggressively, and he'll get away with it. They're able to chase down, hide, nuke him out with the Grip Swarm. Alliance, they take the tower, they take a kill, and Boom, they just did not have the resources to do anything in response.
I love the rotation from Alliance. This is how you play. It's easy to expect it. You know that they are going to play with the Siege Creep unit, whether it's a Dead Prophet or Dragon Knight. You will have that level 6, 6 minutes in. You saw the rotation from Boom, but they couldn't do anything because of that really nice positioning, cutting through the trees from 2 Alliance supports, and they completely zoned them out. They even didn't have the glyph because they were playing aggressively with the glyph on the top lane. Still took the tier 1 tower and also put some deep vision in their forest.
Yeah, and you can imagine at this sort of pace, once that Exorcism's back up in a minute, Limp's going to be moving to one of these side lanes, almost certainly the top, and trying to take away Boom's safe lane tier 1 tower. Well, whilst this is happening, now Boom, they've got to make this decision. Do they want to try and defend, or are they going to make a play sort of in a counter move to put pressure onto NicoBaby? Because whilst this is going on, if Boom are trying to formulate some sort of a defense, NicoBaby's only going to start getting more and more space as the troll.
Oracle can't really make any kind of rotations. Tiny should be the one, and Kanka. It's a lot on Kanka's shoulders. He is level 7. He also wants to farm the jungle since he lost the tier 1 tower on the mid, but his boat needs to be able, this is their damage, otherwise they have nothing. Also, Beastmaster is about to hit level 6, so I want to see someone rotate to the bottom lane to try to grab a kill. Yeah,
they've got to do something about this half of the map. This is definitely sort of the place where it's easiest for Boom to play. If they move down here and just get in the face of NicoBaby, who, as I say, has just been having uninterrupted farming. You see, I mean, on the CS, in fact, all 3 cores, like 53, 51 last hits. They've got pretty much perfect last hits on all 3 cores of Alliance. This is a problem for Boom. They've got to make a move somewhere. Top lane, Dreamer Cell, he's under pressure. TP's coming in. This is an immediate move from Alliance. As soon as the Exorcism is back up, Boom, can they put a stop to this fight? They'll look toward 33. 33 will get cut down. They've got the burst combo onto Limp, but is it quite enough? They'll hold him in place with the root, but he's healing himself back up with the Siphon. They've brought 4 heroes in here, Boom. They have killed off 33, and they will manage to push Alliance back. So it takes a lot of heroes, but it does do the job, and we'll make sure that Limp doesn't get away with another easy tier 1 tower with this second Exorcism usage.
That's exactly what they needed. You don't need to get any kills, just stop Limp from getting those early tier 1 towers. They even got the kill on 33. They need to bring numbers. They understand their supports are not that strong, especially Oracle, who's only level 4 at the moment.
Yeah, they do need to try and find some way for Kezcute to get up there. Alliance, despite not having the Exorcism, they still know their strength, and I know that they can very well attempt this tier 1 tower without the need for the ultimate. So they'll hang around, stick up here. They know that NicoBaby is also getting that continued space down bottom. Obviously, Boom were able to push them away earlier. Now, not really looking to give it a second go. They'll let Alliance take this. They know it's going to take Alliance a little bit longer than Alliance would have hoped for, so it is also giving Boom the time to catch up a little bit on their heroes.
They will get the tier 1 tower on the top. They also set up a vision on the bottom lane, so Troll can farm safely. They have a lane ward and they have one deeper ward, so any kind of rotation should be spotted. Nico Baby also 1 point in ulti, so pretty hard to take down. They also have a tower to TP to, and right now he understands the way Boom is playing. Just stay away from them.
Yeah, Boom making the necessary moves, making sure that they do have at least one minute mark. They can get their share of the XP. Overall, though, the gold definitely continuing to rise heavily in favor of Alliance with these towers that they're able to take, and the space that they carry is getting a 3k lead. Boom. Now look for the tier 1, and already Nico Baby has left the area. So Alliance showing no indication of trying to hold on to this. They're more than happy to try and take control of Boom ID's jungle and start to get these waves pushed towards the tier 2s.
Beastmaster's ulti is not going to be that effective if Para will be anywhere close. That swap will have very high efficiency in those engagements in the mid game. Smoke.
Scanning for enemies.
That Prophet ulti is up again. Also,
yeah.
Faded Brooch on DP. That's one of the best tier 1 items you can get. You need mana, you need move speed on that. Oh, perfect. Arcane Rune on top of that.
And there's a little bit of a rune bait. They're all smoked up, waiting to pick it up to see whose attention it drew in. And it did catch the attention of Kescu. Coming a little too close, and Alliance from the shadows of that smoke were able to pounce on him. And yeah, Limp, I mean, he's definitely going to want to try and find a usage of this exorcism whilst the Arcane Rune's up. He's hanging around this mid lane. I'm going to bring Makoto in so he can start to clear the wave back out. But Alliance there, they're almost certainly going to look to keep this pressure up and get this ult going once again from the DP.
This 1 point in silence could change things up in the whole fight. One of the most underrated spells in the game, I would say. That Prophet was not picked that often lately, but 3-second AoE silence, and they're going straight into Roche Pit.
I like it. I mean, he wants to make a play with the exorcism once that Arcane's up, and he will. Pops it, into the pit they go. And they know with the way that they've been able to create this lead so far, Boom are just not really ready to tackle them outside of the safety of their half out. I mean, Makoto is trying to mess with them, and it is slowing it down. Alliance, they've got the backup of 33, 4 heroes here. It looks like they are spooked enough by that torrent. Limp is a little too low. The exorcism is finishing, so they will lack the damage to quickly take down Roshan now. And I guess that's all it took, just a poke from Makoto. And Alliance's play is halted.
They needed a bit extra damage, only one level of Wave of Terror at the moment. Maybe if it was higher, they could have had enough. The extra minus armor combined with that Prophet ulti.
Oh, very nice.
It was a risky play. They wanted to do something with that Arcane Rune on that Prophet, but still, Roshan a bit too tanky.
Yeah, and just, I mean, I think, without sort of poke with the torrent, they would have felt confident to stick around for it. So the little plays that really do count, just Makoto having the awareness to head over and try and spook them a little bit. And that will certainly sort of take a load off the back of Boom, as they won't have to worry, at least yet, about a push from Alliance coming in with an Aegis on one of their cores.
Alliance wants to play passive this game. They understand Tiny, he's not getting any kills. Oracle still level 5. He even bought the tome for himself. Okay, there it is, it's coming. So that's gonna get him to level 6. They can play around the DP ulti, give farm to Troll, who's going for that Battle Fury, only 700 gold away from it. Then he's going to continue to farm for another 3 to 5 minutes, finish one item, and then he can join the fight.
They really do need that sort of jump and burst to have a chance of taking down Limp. Limp being in this game against all these big, beefy melee heroes, he's always going to have the siphon pumping and just providing him with so much safety and doing so much damage to these high HP heroes with the percent-based damage you can kick out from the siphon. Kodo trying for a bit of an opening onto the Rubik. Hyde is able to roll in, get the two-man avalanche very nicely into the two-man root. Boom, that's the coordination you want to see. Excellent setup and 2 clean kills for Boom.
Not sure what the Alliance was trying to do there with only 2 supports. If you want to fish for any kind of info on this dead lane, you should do it with your position 5. I mean, they gather the info, so Troll will be able to play more aggressively on the bottom lane, just about to finish that Battle Fury. And I love the build that Nico Baby has been going for the past 2 days. Battle Fury, even on Faceless Void, straight into BKB. Like, he does not want to mess around, wants to be able to participate in the fights. Also, they need that Prophet to hit level 12, so that's going to double the amount of ghosts from 8 to 16.
Yeah, we'll see what the build that Limp likes to go for is this game after the Yules. I wonder if he does want to go for the Aghanims. It still feels like such a value item on this hero. And we'll see what Limp does decide to work his way towards next.
I think he can afford to go for Aghs, as already Yule Scepter, so any kind of a combo from Kunkka should be broken with that Yule Scepter. Also you have Venge with that swap. Even if Beastmaster ultis you, or if you're caught in a bad spot, Fada will sacrifice his life to save you.
Yeah, you've got that just those sort of defensive teammates ready to make the moves. And as mentioned, not just the fact that the Siphon's great, because you're playing against all these melee tanky heroes, the fact that they are all melee, you're just hitting them, you're hitting numerous heroes with each of your abilities, so you're going to get so much benefit from the additional ghosts coming out from the Aghs. It's Nico Baby. Battle Fury done, 1,000 gold already towards that BKB as he picks up the Ogre Club. His game, just 0-0-0, that's how he likes it. 15 minutes in, absolute free farm on the Troll. Not something that's going to be too easy for Dreamercell's Lifestealer to keep up with in terms of farm. He's got the armlet done, trying to get his halberd. At least when he has those two first major items, he'll have a good solid answer to the Troll. But until that time being, the farm of Nico Baby will be that little bit faster with him having the capabilities of the Battle Fury.
We've seen that yesterday. Same build from Nico Baby, Battle Fury into BKB against Heaven's Halberd, and it was not efficient. Like, you have ability to, but you need to pop it before. Like, you can't just save it. Otherwise, you might end up with almost 5 seconds being disarmed while you have magic immunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've really got to be on the ball with how you use it. Not being able to dispel it. That's mid lane, Boom. Running with a bit of pressure themselves as they look towards this mid-tier 1 tower. Lions, they are going to certainly want to fight this. 33 tries to lead in, but he misses the spear. They won't get the connection, and now Boom, they're quick to turn. Going with the X-Mark turret onto Fada. That's the Venge caught on the front line, so suddenly a key save is lost. The boat comes crashing down as well as the dogfight. They get the two of them. This is beautiful execution from Boom as they just come towards mid. Alliance, they step forward in an attempt to take a fight, and Boom, they just wipe the floor with the three of them.
A very nice rotation from Boom. They bring the numbers. They have the vision from the Hawk.
Look at this catch. There'll be a defensive Yules, but Limp's being surrounded, and they're going to get this one as well. He's healing up with the Siphon, but they'll nuke him down. The Tidebringer hit from Makoto is perfect, and Boom, they're turning up in big time. They're not even done. They'll move over towards Nico Baby. This Troll is alone. He needs help. It's slowly coming in, but it's back in the game, trying to provide some sort of safety for the Troll. Nico Baby pops the ult. They're having to buy back on Limp. They realize this Troll is in so much danger, but the disarm, Fada swaps him back. But the burst, they jump out with the Lifestealer. Dreamercell gets the kill over towards Fada. Now back towards Limp. Alliance, they're desperately trying to recover this fight that Boom has taken control of. Can they get any kills in return? Dreamercell, he's just a little bit too tanky. Limp, he's getting touched up. He's in trouble. He's brought back for this Limp. He cannot afford to die, but he does. He goes down for a second time this fight. He's gone for 70 seconds. Boom, they're just running over Alliance, just out of nowhere with this mid push and this incredible team fight play. They're still going at it. Toss up onto 33. He will be able to turn and take the life of FBZ. What else can he get?
Can they get a spear? They need to get one more kill. Tiny bought a Blink Dagger. Even if he dies, it's not going to be that much of a problem. They catch Lifestealer, but it does not connect.
And they are out of there. Boom. Making Alliance sweat right there. You see coming in a 3K gold swing.
That dieback is going to cost them a lot. Also, Troll, Heaven's Halberd was finished before his BKB. Swap not timed perfectly because he was still trying to attack people, which we're going to see on the replay. Disarm still runs forward towards the Kunkka, dies. I think the problem was Venge caught at tier 1 tower. Like, she needs to stay away as further as she can and then use the swap defensively. She can't die first. Or you can do that and have a buyback, but he was very poor at the moment, only 200 gold.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get back in, and obviously meant that we did see these buybacks being expended by the bigger heroes. As you said, Limp's game, it's going to take a bit of a hit after that dieback in an attempt to try and save things for his team. But Boom just, I mean, they really just realized the opportunity and they pushed it to the max. No sort of backing off there. They knew that they could keep going and really hit Alliance where it hurts. Mid lane, hide, again, look who it is, caught on the front lines, it's Fada. Now, suddenly, as soon as that Vengeance gone, as you say, they've got to be careful, Alliance. There isn't that save, there isn't that swap. There's 2 times in a row where Fada goes down, and boom, they know that they're free to start looking to take what they want.
Now Beastmaster can have that free roar if Vengeful Spirit is dead. There's no save whatsoever.
Putting some pressure onto the mid tier 2. Fada will be back up in a few seconds, and boom will respect this. They're pushing in mid. They're also getting the bottom lane shoved across. There's a
second Heaven's Halberd.
It's up and
oh man, this troll is gonna struggle.
Yeah, needs that BKB ASAP. But as you mentioned, even when that's there, there's still the opportunity for Boom to outplay Nico Baby if they get in early with the disarm. He needs that time, Nico Baby, and Boom, they're not going to give it to him. The pressure continues down bottom. They know that Alliance is not going to turn up to a fight until that troll has at least the BKB done. They'll take this tier 2 down on the bottom lane. They'll move back over to mid, and they'll start working towards a second tier 2 there as well.
They're slowly choking Alliance at the moment. Alliance could go for risky play, smoke into Roche, but they need to control the map. They need to have their lanes outpushed and then stall the game for another 2 minutes before that Prophet ulti comes online.
Torrent will clip onto Lim. They are going to look to commit. Silence comes out, and with the toss back though, 33, he's forced to suddenly just drop the arena immediately. This isn't going to set up anything for Alliance. There's a bit of a panic play from 33 as he gets just tripped up by the Tiny. We've seen this a few times from Hyde. He's done an excellent job of sweeping around and always being able to toss a member out of position. Looks for the jump in mid, won't quite grab it. Spada goes for the swap. Some sort of an attempt on an initiation, but he's caught in the torrent. Fada will die for this. Lim's popping the exorcism. They want to try and fight if they're looking towards bringing down Makoto. He's taking a heavy amount of damage from this Siphon. The Silence, it's on the 4 of them. They're chasing him down Alliance. What can they get this time? They'll get the Oracle. Dreamer Cell jumps out of Makoto. He's trying to turn and look to draw them away from the rest of his team. He draws his attention towards himself, goes for the raised TP, and with that split, a very smart split from Dreamer Cell, it means that all of Alliance, they went for him. He had that raised TP escape, and it allowed the rest of Boom to walk back to safety, so they only lose the Oracle there.
That was a fight without Kanka even using Ghost Ship, so you can see how tanky they are. They have 4 strength heroes, even though Spirit Siphon extremely effective against those strength cores. It's still not enough. At the moment, they're I'm gonna say, game is pretty even, but it looks like Boom. And if they can fall back, if Arena is misused, or especially that Prophet ulti, Boom is winning this one. And I like this. They're straight into the Roche pit. You have these long cooldowns on that Prophet ulti and Mars Arena. That's how you play against them.
Yeah, scanned out by Alliance, but without that, those abilities all ready to go. This should be a free Roche for Boom. As this is going to push Makoto as well, very close to having his own BKB, so suddenly that hard silence from Limp that has called them out a few times will not matter, as he'll be able to pop that BKB and turn around, dropping the boat to help out his teammates. Top lane Hanscam was trying to push things out, is able to turn and actually bring down KezQ. A very nice little play, nearly gets out, but the toss is back up to interrupt the TP, so Hanscam will lose his life in return. They've also got the creeps moving in over on this top lane, and Boom, they won't be too upset that they've had their attention drawn up here, as there's still the tier 1 and tier 2 to take. So now we'll get ready to get that push straight back on with the Aegis on the side of Boom. Lifestealer, Dreamer Cell being the one to hold it.
Alliance needs to find Oracle, but problem is they have these 4 tanky heroes who will cause a lot of issues. They also have a Hawk, so they are controlling the map and the vision before the fight starts. Mars has a Blink Dagger at the moment, but even if he jumps in, there is no real follow-up. Even if he sees Oracle, no one can follow him in the fight to take him down.
The gold very even, but Alliance, you definitely feel it. They're the ones that the pressure is on. The way that Boom's made those last few maneuvers, Alliance have been tripped up, mistakes have been made. Alliance have got to keep their cool, get that next item done on Nico Baby, and he's still sitting strong at the top. The farm very good on his troll as the Asher component completed. He's trying to get that S and Y done, so he feels like more of a presence on the front lines.
This is the build to go for. Status resistance against all these heroes who have a lot of stuns and disables. Also, the big one is going to be him hitting level 20. Extra 40 damage on troll. That talent is just too good.
They come high. In with the jump, Nico Baby had to respond with a quick BKB. Turns in, he's trying to fight back. The wall is tiny, but the save's there. With the false promise, Hyde will be able to walk out. Lim goes with the silence onto the sideline, back towards mid. Makoto caught out, but he's got the BKB. He's able to pop it, start walking away. Fighter will swap him back into the action. Dream himself there to help him back up. A second swap onto Makoto. The three of them, though, they're caught in position. The boat's going to come crashing down onto Lim. They'll toss back 33. Nobody's died yet on Boom. They're able to back away. Oracle will get caught in the river, so they find one. 33, able to get across, spear Makoto back. He's got the lifesteal inside and tries to get the torrent out, but he'll fall. Alliance, they'll get a second pick. Can they get more out of this? Dreamer Cell's pretty speedy. The rest of Boom are on the run back. Blink will be up in a couple of seconds from 33. Can he get this catch? He jumps in, won't find it. Lifestealer will be able to duke it out with a straight line and get back towards his base. But Alliance, they're finally able to sort of break into the ranks of Boom and get 2 kills without losing anything themselves.
Very nice swap from Farah twice. Even though it was only level 1 swap, they need to keep them inside of that DP ulti to deal the damage. And Kanka, once again, with the really late boat. In the previous fight, he did not even pop it. And this is the target to go for. Oracle forced to use the ulti to keep his teammates alive, which means that he's going to put himself in a bad position. And the Alliance uses that info, sees Oracle straight into him. Enchanted Quiver, that's one of my favorite items. A lot of damage. I'm not sure if they have a good hero to carry that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's always sort of, it's nice if someone can carry it so you get that extra big magical nuke off, but I think a lot of the times there's just other items that people like to play with. We'll see, as now in the mid, Dreamer Cell's damage is going to be incredibly amped up as he picks up the Deso and the Orb. Doesn't matter if he gets swapped in like that, though. Straight away, they burst him the once. Take out the Aegis to see if they can do it again. Fodder's still on the front lines, brought back by a short X. Will end his life. They take away that Aegis. Can they do anything after it? They do have to, as I say, just respect this lifestealer. Deso and Orb of Destruction, that adds up to a pretty scary -11 armor reduction.
If they did not kill him there, I'm pretty sure Boom would just go for tier 3 tower. So Fada sacrifices his life. Nicely done. Alliance showing that they should be respected, even though they had two really bad fights. They're still in this game.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Nico Baby is still this powerhouse that they can rely on. It's sort of what we've come to expect from Alliance's games. You know, the sort of the world on Nico Baby's shoulders, as he's the one they look to really be that strong scaling carry with this favoritism he has for this consistent Battle Fury heroes. Screwing up the MKB next. Quite a nice little item to find, the Mindbreaker. Well, this looks like who's going to hold that for now. Limp sends it back to base. I guess Nico Baby favoring the burst heal and the 35 damage straight up for now on the Fairy Fire.
Hey, it's much better considering how much attack speed you get from your passive. But someone should carry that one. Well, Mars could be the one. The moment carrying Dragon Scale armor is nice against the lineup of Boom. But,
yeah,
having Mindbreaker, maybe cutting into backlines, finding that Oracle, even though Oracle picked up a Blink Dagger, so he can stay further away.
Dire's top tower has some ravens.
Yeah, definitely. I think you can make an argument for both. I think probably Dragon Scale is still going to be the favourite. And swap it, Alliance. Able to catch out Hyde on the front. Dreamer Cell is trying to kill off Fighter, but he doesn't quite have the damage to do so. Turns over towards Nico Baby. He's raged up. They've got the Roar straight into the Torrent. It's not enough to kill the drop. Arena will live. Arena's down, and now the rage is ended. The 3-man silence as well. Limp lands it perfectly. This lifestealer Dreamer Cell in so much trouble as he's surrounded, siphoned down. Alliance, they get the 3rd kill, and now looking towards Makoto. He puts the BKB, goes for the TP, nothing to cancel it through it. But Alliance, they're hitting back hard each and every time. And this Troll's certainly showing his power right now. Nico Baby's got so much farm, and he is proving to be quite the issue in these team fights.
That high ground ward giving them vision, which allows Vara to once again use that swap offensively. Sadly for Alliance, there is still no Roche. Otherwise, they would go into the Roche pit. You can see Oracle on the right side, who's kind of hesitating, and Lim finds him. He had the vision on him. Very nice arena from 33.
Straight back in on mid. We're looking for more action here. It's 33 and Fodder. They've moved in on the mid lane. Alliance, they're trying to go for quite a lot. They're pushing in mid. They're pushing up top. That does mean with the split up, 33 will die as well as Fodder. So maybe not quite prepared for Boom to react as quickly as they did there as they look to try and push in 2 lanes. And it means they lose 2 heroes for it.
They should only fight when the Dead Prophet ulti is up and when arena is also ready. they have no burst damage on side of Boom. Like, even if they use Beastmaster's Roar, Avalanche Toss, Tiny from combo, Dead Prophet can survive through this, and I love the build. Now with the Aghanim Scepter, there's going to be a lot of ghosts.
Yep.
Also going for that item, what's it called? I always forget the name of that
Eon
item.
Disc.
Eon Disc, yeah.
Eon Disc. Yeah, with that Limp's going to be an incredibly tricky target to go on. Anytime they attempt to commit on him, he's going to be more than fine with both that Eon and Yules to rely on once he's got it complete. We do see Makoto. Yeah, he's trying to get a bit more control on his lineup. Not the sort of the standard item you see this early on a Kunkka, but the Nullifier.
Go for my master.
That's an interesting one. It's good against Troll if you can pop it before he can get the BKB off.
Yeah.
It's great against Dead Prophet and the Yule Scepter. Also, maybe he's preparing. He knows that Dead Prophet will go for that Eon Disc, so you can dispel it.
Yeah, we could see some pretty nice plays from Makoto with that in mind, if he gets that done in time. And he's got the money for the relic, so closing in on it. I mean, we'll see if he does commit. I do kind of wonder if maybe, oh yeah, you always got to hope, you know. Are we in Rapier territory yet for the guy?
No, not yet. Even though Rapier is the item to go for these days, it got a huge buff through Strike plus some extra damage. It's still situational.
We'll
you know,
see. He's got the options, right? He's got the relics, so he can go. I mean, obviously Radiance is also an item that's that you'd be used to seeing on Kunkka. Obviously a little earlier than this point. This is a little later on in the game to consider it. But we'll see what Makoto wants to finish up with that relic. Dreamer Cell, how's his progression going? Looking for the AC, Hyperstone done. Trying to amp up that armor reduction to the next level. Oh, 31 minutes, so it's quite an interesting game because you really do have the power mainly being on the Troll. Over on Alliance, it's helping Nico Baby, but over on Boom, it's split much more evenly between Dreamer Cell and Makoto. And this is resulting in a game that the net worth difference, it's not really there. It's bang even at the moment.
And Troll will finish that second status resistant item, Satanic. This is gonna be so hard to kill. Once again, they have no burst damage. He's sitting on 3000 HP Troll.
Oh, there we go.
BKB can be hold for quite some time.
Both teams smoking up as well around this area, looking to try and fight around the Roche pit. Who's going to be the one to find the jump first? Both mids had their smokes dispelled as both Limp and Makoto step forward. He's retries for the arena, but a quick blink from Hyde means the arena will catch nobody whatsoever.
They still have 40 seconds until Roche spawns, which means arena will be up again.
See if they still want to try and poke at this as both team smokes do come to an end. See the jump in, Boom. They're looking for the backlines. Dreamer Cell tries to go towards fire. He's able to force back the torrent. They got with a kill off Limb. They've taken out the DP. They're looking to bring 33 down as well. Turn with the spear onto Makoto, but Dreamer Cell still able to finish off the kill. It's a double kill for him. Farda's trying to run, but there's no escape for the Venge. As Boom, they'll take 3 of them just like that. They're able to get in, get to the backlines, and Nico Baby's got to pop this BKB and CP out to escape. But almost surprising this how quickly they were actually able to bring down this Death Prophet. I thought Limp would be able to live for longer than that, but he just got shredded.
2.5k HP. He has 20 armor, but they locked it down perfectly. Also, Venge, this is the target. Like, you don't have to care about the Troll. There's no way if you're approaching as5, the Troll is gonna die, so just keep that swap for Death Prophet if she gets initiated on. This is gonna be a freebie.
Yep. Free Aegis, free cheese for Boom. There's not anything that Alliance have to get it anytime soon. As Boom, again, just with these plays that we've seen from a few times from them this game. Very good at seizing an opportunity to take a very solid team fight.
A very close game, Owen.
Yeah. And it's just sort of a team fight within it. Sure, it's a 4K lead now for Boom, but a solid team fight for Alliance could definitely swing it around. And despite the fact that Boom had the Aegis and the cheese, Alliance, they still want to make a go. They know that they can't do it with all their ultimates. They can take a fight. It's not going to be easy, though, through these sort of 2 extra lives, effectively. As Fada takes down the Hawk, we'll see how Boom respond. They will respond themselves with their own smoke. They know that Alliance wants to fight Boom. They're happy to take it. They jump in, they catch the Venge. Suddenly Fada is not going to be available to save anybody else. The rest of Alliance, they have to run. 33 uses a butt spear to try and push them back, but in they go with the Roar. They've caught 33. The Torrent follows up there. They'll force him down. Nico Baby stepping in a little too close to them. They've got to be careful. Boom, they want to fight this. Alliance, they'll lose 33. Without
Boom
Fada,
is
they
still
just,
chasing.
Yeah, there just isn't the save, and Boom knows it. They keep on going, and Makoto, a perfect torrent across the tree line. The buybacks have to come out, but with another fire, he's just straight up dead. They cannot get in time to save him. Limp's gone for 70 seconds, and Boom, they're ready to start racing towards the high ground. The arena will hold them back, but no, it won't. Hyde, he's able to blink in, toss back 33. And 33 still able to walk away and get his own blink off.
They can keep chasing. X mark is ready.
They're so aggressive right here, and it's working perfectly. 8K lead now. Again, another situation where Alliance are being shaken up to the point they're coming out with the buybacks, but they're still not able to turn the fights around.
A couple of seconds late with those buybacks, Vengeful Spirit was hesitating. Where do I go?
He's not caught out for 35 seconds. Nico Baby's got to be careful. He cannot allow himself to be caught out here. Fada will. This is another death on the Venge. So again, a whole situation where Fada is not going to be able to swap anyone out to safety because he's watching from the grave, dead for a minute.
They definitely need Venge to be alive so they can be in the front lines with these heroes, and this Nullifier doing God's work against that. Heal Scepter can't pop any items, and these two having halberds as well. Troll doesn't have a BKB, he gets close, instantly disarmed.
And now they're knocking on the racks here. Hyde gets tossed back onto Nico Baby. Nico Baby's got the BKB ready to pop. He may be forced to do it. The Torrent catches him out. Dreamer Cell backing away. They got what they came for. The melee racks are taken. Stolen Torrent will clip onto Dreamer Cell, but there's no further chase from Alliance as Boom now 10k ahead and a melee racks up against Alliance.
Still 2 minutes left on that. Aegis plus Kanka holding the cheese. AC finished, which means that the DPLT is not gonna be that effective. Do we have any big items? I saw Troll queuing up Divine Rapier, yes?
All right. I mean, it's not sort of Nico Baby on his Medusa, but he still recognizes Rapier. It's probably going to be the only out to have a chance to swing in this game round. It's falling into a pretty dire position for Alliance. Toss it again, Hyde. He's straightforward, tries to look for the toss back. Won't actually get it.
Stealer.
See what he can find as he does get speared in pretty deep. This will be a bit of a whiff on the initiation there from Hyde that does cost him his life, as he'll be left behind the rest of the team.
I'll get the career before he dies.
All right, he'll say that was the intention all along. You know? That's what he was going for.
Lifestealer used ulti inside of Tiny, then popped out and Tiny tossed him back.
That's not sort of the combo you're looking for, you know?
Depends if you're making a fail compilation video, then this is the exactly one that you want to see. Kanka, full Aghanim Scepter.
All right. Ready to bring that water park action. Suddenly now you get on a target with another fire and sort of a stray torrent on the back lines from the Torrent Storm. If it clips something like Fada, suddenly he's not able to get the swap off. He's just up in the air, and every single time we've seen Boom just make a beeline straight for that Vengeful Spirit anytime he shows himself, and making it very hard for Fada to play his game. There's been very few times where Fada's really been able to get the swaps off to keep his carries safe on the front.
Nico Baby getting closer to that Divine Rapier, only needs gold for Demon Edge. This is what we want to see. You've been saying Divine Rapier over the past 2 days, Owen, multiple times.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this if he gets that. I mean, he should. He's on track to getting it before I don't think Boom's going to be able to end the game before he has it. The game isn't sort of in that bad of a position. Alliance can still swing this one around. It's not going to be easy, though. A Rapier could just be that missing ingredient they need to stand a chance in these fights to be able to quickly get the kills they need.
It's not just the damage, it's also a true strike against these Heaven Halberds.
I think this is obviously the 25. I mean, I guess this game, does he go for the Battle Strongs of spells, right?
I think he's fine with the Whirling Axis cooldown.
Yeah.
Once they BKBs are down.
Yeah, I mean, the cooldown obviously always pretty favorable. I just, sometimes he's getting caught out by these initiations and such, but And we'll see what route he wants to play. Eon Disc still being looked for by Limp. Obviously off the back of those last few fights, he just hasn't really had the chance to finish it up.
Still saving a point. He went for Battle Trance Dispels. It's all in. Come on, farm that Rapier, getting
so
closer
close.
and closer.
1,000 gold away. He's got to get it before Boom start knocking on the doors again. Boom are bringing in the top lane and that middle lane.
He's stepping back. Needs to send the courier to the enemy secret shop.
Yeah,
otherwise he's not gonna get it.
No, he's not getting it from his own, that's for sure. With Boom just constantly hovering around this area of the map. Yeah, they really don't want to get caught in any action before he spend that money. Otherwise, I say that they're smoking up. I think they're going to try and smoke and walk towards Roche. Sorry, walk towards the shop. They want to just go out there. They don't want to get the courier to do the job. Nico Baby wants to pick it up himself. As he'll head over, it's obviously going to look to just sell the wand, and that should be enough money. Yeah, that is. There we go. It's picked up. They've got the rapier. Quick initiation from Hanskip. The green has dropped down. They found the Kunkka, and he's about to be woken up by the damage of this rapier, but the roar is out. Nico Baby stunned in position. It's Tassan as well. They'll still move forward to try and chase onto the Kunkka, but with the BKB and the Torrent Storm just holding them back, they cannot stay on top of Mikoto. They'll turn towards FBZ instead. They'll get the Beastmaster, but Mikoto will live. And Boom, they'll now be aware of what has been picked up. The Rapier is in play, and things are really about to heat up for both of these squads now. It's 40 minutes in, 25-15. Sure, Boom, 10k up in the melee racks as well. But this game, it's just about to get exciting.
It just got exciting. What's his damage? 700 damage with 44% status resistance. Like, they're ready to go.
They've got to control this troll. If he gets out of hand in the he's just going to be killing them all during the ultimate. They have to focus all their attention onto him, make sure that Fada's not going to be able to save him. As Alliance, they're pushing down this mid lane with the Rapier. They take the tier 2, heading towards this high ground. Still 35 seconds without FBZ. He may have to buy back. See how much they can slow down this push from Alliance without the Beastmaster.
Alliance is all in with the items. Divine Rapier, Eon Disc, no buybacks on their cores. Venge also bought Helm of the Dominator. She says, screw you, Ice Frog, my vengeful spirit change, but I'm still gonna give damage to my team.
Of course, the big spawn as well for Alliance will be that Roche. 2 minutes until he's up. That would be the dream for Alliance if they're able to hold this off and keep control of before that's
positioning from Alliance.
Nico Baby watching from the high ground. Jump in, hands kept. He's got the opening onto Mikoto. Lotus will be offered out defensively as Mikoto is able to back away to some. Here's Sparta trying to get away the silence from Limp with the wraparound, catches out the two of them. Spear into the wall. They'll look for to swap back Mikoto, but Mikoto's actually still able to walk away with the Torrent Storm out. Alliance cannot quite chase him. Nico Baby commits with the BKB. Will find the Tiny, and now he turns over towards Dreamer Cell. The arena's down. Dreamer Cell's rage is on cooldown. He'll put the cheese, but the spear into the wall. He's trapped, and he gets destroyed by the damage output from this troll. Nico Baby with the Rapier killing off the carry, and now turning for more. They're outnumbered. Boom, they have to run.
No way to keep it here.
But the spear comes out from 33. Mikoto is dead as well. Alliance, they are doing it here. The Rapier troll. Nico Baby determined to end this game in a win.
Everyone besides Tiny got buyback. It's just too much damage on this Raxus. They came with they wanted. A couple of buybacks if they want to reset that Prophet ulti will be ready in a minute and a half. Also bottom lane, there's a lot of pressure from FBZ.
Yeah, Alliance have got to make some decisions here. The split push is certainly doing the damage and will finish off this tier 3 by the looks of it. No, with the Stolen Torrent, Hansken's going to be able to stop it and at least keep that tower alive. But suddenly this game, it swung back round to bang even on the net worth. All important this Roshan. If Boom aren't able to stop Alliance from getting this, I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with this troll having 2 lives. Nico Baby, with this Rapier, it's working out perfectly.
It's do or die for Boom at the moment. They use the buybacks. They know if Roshan goes to Alliance's hand, you give this Aegis to troll, there is no way you're killing him twice.
Absolutely not. They've got to stop him. They're coming over. They know this, Boom. They're looking for the fight. In a good position here on Alliance's high ground, but Hans getting jumps forward. They'll quickly take out the Rubicon. Maybe not. No, he gets that back, and Makoto's there ready to finish him off. Vada looking for the swap, trying to get Makoto into the hands of Nico Baby. Past the BKB, but the damage with the troll is piling up. Nico Baby's trying to run. He gets the kill. Makoto cannot escape, and now they can go over towards Dreamer. Starts to dive out from Makoto. Dead for 2 minutes. They try and false frost Mr. Life. Jumps in with the Avalanche toss to try and help out. He does manage to get Nico Baby onto the cliff here. High with that play, he tosses away the troll. Nico Baby's TPing back down, but the rest of his team, they're actually starting to die. Lifestealer, he's able to get Fada, turns over towards 33, the Raw's there as well. They're trying to move Nico Baby back over. He's coming. And now, boom, they realize they're gonna back away.
And they don't have enough damage. Also, then 33 is having his front kicked. He does not care that much.
He's just
Here
chasing
comes Nico Baby.
Goes to pop, Dreamer cell. He's attempting to run. He will have Rage back up in a second, but still those ghost slows for the Aghanims through the Magic community will kill him off, and they're going to call it GG. It's there. They'll tap out, and as they swing this down with the Rapier Troll, and will get the victory in Game 1.
Once again, Nico Baby with the purchase, saving the game for Alliance. He had an amazing start, free farm, got that Battle Fury into BKB. Couple of unnecessary deaths from Alliance. Both supports dying a couple of times. Fata had amazing positioning in the mid game. Early game was not that great, but had some really